Oh man, we should have been wise.
Miss Vivian, I'm very sorry about Hugo.
You don't have to explain anything. I'm also part of Mockingbird. Mockingbird stands on more than just gain, so it won't fall when fortunes shift. Hugo had his fixations and ambitions. I also have things I must see through. I'm determined to get to the bottom of the Exaltus and the sacrifices.
Miss Vivian, as a former member of Mockingbird, you have my deepest respect.
And as a proof of good faith, I may not know exactly where Hartman is, but I can fan the flames over Mockingbird's death and escalate conflicts within the Ravenlock family.
So it was you behind the rumors. No wonder I couldn't trace the source of the public outcry.
I'm not the one who started the rumors. I just helped them spread faster after they leaked. And I pulled a few strings to make sure the story painted Mr. Hugo Vlad as a heroic figure who was unfairly persecuted. As I said before, I had a lot of respect for him, and I'd be happy to clear his name.
Who are you? Now you can't be a bang boo. Someone must be remotely controlling you. There must be another soul inside of you. Who knows? Anyway, after today, the Black Anchor will be gone. Existing only in news reports and newspapers. We did it! With just our strength, we took down the Black Anchor stronghold. This is what I've always wanted to do. Punishing evil and promoting good with Bell. Probably the public security. I sent them a delayed anonymous message. Alright, Bell. It's time to go.
He'll do anything to get into Tops, even if it means playing with fire. She's an Exaltist. Human lives have never mattered to her. The more people get dragged in, the greater the danger.
Vivian, I've been dying to know, who is this she you keep mentioning?
I apologize for losing my composure. Please don't mind me.
No, come on, tell us. I mean, we already know it's Sarah, but come on.
The she I'm referring to is with the Exaltists. Someone I have a history with.
What?
That's why the moment I heard about the sacrifices, I felt compelled to uncover the truth. I never meant to hide anything from you. It's just that, for me, the Exaltists bring back painful memories. And I'm not ready to face them yet, so... Lord Phaethon, please give me a little more time. Once I've gathered my thoughts, I promise I'll tell you everything.
Sure, I won't pry anymore. Everyone's got a past, and you don't have to dig up old wounds if you don't want to. I can see the Vivian I know now is super brave and kind. I believe you've really put in the work.
Lord Phaethon, if we weren't in such a hurry, I'd spend 3 whole hours singing your praises. I'll make note of this and make sure to get it done before bedtime. First things first, let's track down those dormant sacrifices. The Exaltists have probably realized someone's after them by now. I wish we knew what Hartman's backup plan is. I just can't shake the feeling that... something bad is about to happen.
Well, don't say that now. So you did already have a premonition at the end of the last one.
This dormant sacrifice is gone too. Who could it be? And how do they know the locations of the dormant sacrifices? Let's check the next location. I hope this doesn't become a nightmare for Numeridu.
Hugo may have done terrible things, but he had his reasons. Mockingbird might be seen as the bad guys by a lot of people, but... Ironically, joining Mockingbird is what put me on the right path. Nothing here either.
There's someone? Oh, it's that lady.
I knew it was you, Vivian.
Camille! What are you doing here, sis? Are you destroying the dormant sacrifice?
She's not destroying it.
Vivian, don't call me sis. I'm not your sister.
Are you trying to stop the Exaltists?
She's with the
I never
Exaltists.
left the Exaltists.
You know what Landon did back then!
Lord Landon did it for the Creator. His methods may have been extreme, but they were necessary. Back then, you walked away. You should do the same now. We didn't meet today. Take your friends and leave.
What's wrong? Are you being forced into this? I can help you.
Help me? Like how you helped her? Vivian, you're crying. You see me, don't you?
No,
You haven't changed a bit, Vivian. No need to hide your tears. I know exactly what's ahead for me. You've made your choice. And I've made mine. One last piece of advice. Stay out of this. She loathes you. I won't tell her we met today. Don't show yourself around us again.
Camille!
Camille gives Vivian one last glance and throws a smoke bomb to the ground. The noise attracts some ethereals. Even though you have many questions, dealing with the imminent threat feels like the right choice right now.
Lord Phaethon, watch out!
Get closer.
I'll tell you what that was about later! Weakling. Let's take care of the ethereals first.
You say let's like Belle's able to fight.
Okay.
Huh?
What an eyesore.
After fighting off the ethereals, you search for a long time but don't find any dormant sacrifices. After I don't know why I can't say that word. I've seen it before. I know I've said it before. Anyway, you decide to leave. Just then the phone rings.
You two took longer than I expected. Did something happen?
We searched the coordinates the mayor provided. Most of them were already empty. No dormant sacrifices. Camille, the Exaltists have been actively destroying the dormant sacrifices.
The Exaltists? There's no reason for them to go after the sacrifices, right?
Vivian is telling the truth. I saw it too.
And one of them is someone I once knew. I thought she would leave the Exaltists after Landon's death. But she stayed.
Do you have a history with the Exaltists, Vivian?
When I was a child, I stayed with the Exaltists for a while. Back then, Landon was one of the most respected figures among the Exaltists in this region. A lot happened. And after Landon died, I can't turn a blind eye to the sacrifices. I know all too well how many lives have been lost bringing them into existence. Ever since I learned a sacrifice had appeared in Janus Quarter, I haven't been able to stop worrying. I won't let history repeat itself. That's why I asked Hugo to investigate, starting with the Sacrifice Corps.
Vivian.
Please stop. I'm not looking for comfort. I'm just recounting the story for you to understand the situation. We've got bigger things to focus on. But when I do need comforting, I'll come straight to you. I hope you'll make time for me, Lord Phaethon. Just so you know, I'm not the easiest to console.
No worries. I'll totally have your back until you're feeling better.
Okay. Back to the matter at hand. That conversation between those two TOPS employees back in the Hollow is still bothering me. They said Hartman had a backup plan. And that got me thinking about some news that was quietly swept under the rug. Lately, there have been mining accidents in Ravenlock-controlled areas. Many workers have died. The families were paid off with huge settlements, way more than usual. No protests, no controversy, and the issue was buried. But considering the Ravenlock's financial position, why would they be so generous with payouts?
That sounds sketchy. Are you saying they made up the accidents and the workers' deaths?
Precisely. I don't think those workers died in mining accidents. I'm planning to reach out to some old friends, see if they've heard anything about this. Do you have time, Lord Phaethon? My contacts are just near 6th Street. Care to join me?
I'm in. Let's go together.
Are you loading a cutscene or what? Oh no, we're just waiting. You arrive at Arena Square with Vivian to meet her old friend.
Lord Phaethon, let's head out as soon as you're ready.
Go now.
An old friend of mine said she has some new intel. She's like a mentor to me.
Oh, Rain.
I learned a lot about data scraping on Internet thanks to her. Rain! Long time no see.
Yeah, it's been a while.
Rain? You two knew each other?
Yeah, Phaethon. Long time no see.
Rain! You actually know that Lord Phaethon is Lord Phaethon? No, I mean, you actually know Belle is Lord Phaethon.
I didn't know right away. One time, I needed a favor from Nicole. I only found out after meeting them. I mean, who would expect a legendary proxy to be running a video store for a living? Oh, by the way, your idol...
Rain, let's not bring up old stuff. Lord Phaethon wouldn't be interested in that.
Why are you all tense? Right! Lord Phaethon lives on 6th Street too, and might know your idol. Remember when you traced that post on Internet to 6th Street and actually went to check it out? And you came back all bummed, spouting nonsense. Like there was only a black cat at the location, and maybe your idol is actually a talking cat. Or something like that.
I know that black cat. I'm always sneaking at snacks.
Lord Phaethon, please, let's drop this topic.
Come on, Vivian. It's been years, and you still won't say who your idol is.
What do I think that Wise's response is probably like, hey, my sister knows that cat.
If you'd just let me, I'd have tracked them down ages ago. I get it. You want to find the person who's important to you on your own. But you've tried so hard already. It's okay to lean on me a little, you know. I'm sure your idol won't hold it against you.
I shouldn't have come to see you.
Huh? What's wrong?
Hey, Rain. Vivian said you might have some new intel. So let's get to the important stuff first.
All right, let's get down to business. Here's something I'm pretty sure about. The Ravenlock family's claim that those missing workers died in an accident? Don't buy it. The last signal from those workers was near the Hollow. Then communication went dark. I think they were taken into the Hollow. And yesterday, I picked up that the Ravenlock family secretly hired some people to search the Hollow's perimeter. I caught a weird distress signal from someone and managed to track down the source. When I tried to reach out, the signal cut out completely. The last trace of the signal was near Lumina Square. Finding someone in real life isn't really my thing. So that's where you come in.
Okay, we'll check things out. You just said this is something you're sure of. Do you have anything you're unsure about?
I dug up some info online, and one thing stood out. A few days ago, there were some creepy sounds coming from an abandoned warehouse by the port. The place was locked up, so no one could see what was happening inside. Not sure if it's related to your search. If you don't find anything useful around here, it might be worth checking out. Well, that's all I have for you.
Thank you, Rain.
Don't get all emotional on me now. I'm just helping out a friend. This one's on the house. Consider it payback for the favor you did me last time. But if you still want to find your idol, hit me up. I've been curious for a
Alright, don't worry about it. I'll manage it myself. Stop being so nosy, Rain.
Nosy? Nah, just professionally curious.
What kind of person is worth all this searching, huh? But honestly, whoever they are in real life, they've become a part of you. You've come a long way in this search, Vivian. I much prefer the person you are now. So if you find this person, don't chicken out. Go meet them.
Well, she's already done that.
People will appreciate you for who you are.
Rain.
I might not care about the real world or what it'll be like, but I hope everyone I know can live a good life. I'm counting on you to save the world, guys. All right, I have other business to take care of, so I'll leave the rest to you.
Rain waves goodbye and leaves. Vivian mentions she knows someone who's really skilled at finding people in real life. So, you follow her and continue on your way.
Lord Phaethon, please pay no mind to what Rain said. That big guy's up ahead. Let's hurry.
Ain't no way it's one Denny Boo. It's one Denny Boo? Oh boy, here we go.
Long time no see. You seem to be doing well, little one.
Yep, I made an awesome new friend since the last time we met. My friend got ill before, and it was the manager who helped heal them. I didn't realize you two knew each other. Next time I head to the manager's place, will I get to see you too?
You know each other?
Yup, this little guy is Lucky Boo. My old boss at my previous workplace brought it at a discount store for clearance sale. But he was a terrible boss. Not only did he shirk on paying wages, he didn't take care of his Bangoo either.
Yeah, that guy, really terrible.
Then his little guy had a malfunction and the boss threw it out because he didn't want to spend the money on repairs. Really, it could have been fixed with just a simple battery change.
Vivian is the best. Vivian changed my battery. The bestest ever.
All I did was change your battery for you. It was you who earned the money to buy it.
You can take a drink of water. Clear the throat.
Yeah, I'm amazing too. I earned 100 Denny's, just enough to buy a battery.
So that's where that 100 Denny battery came from.
Honestly, you've got plenty of energy, but I told you before, you need to be more tactful. Haven't you learned anything?
I learned. Pet one Denny Boo, give Denny.
So you found a new way to make a living. Amazing.
Better not expose one Denny Boo.
Did you need me for something? I'm super happy to help.
I know you love exploring all kinds of places, so tell me, have you come across anyone strange these past few days?
Strange?
You know, someone who looks hurt, scared, and kind of trying to hide where there aren't many people around.
Let me think. I got it. I saw something like that in the desert today. I mean, in the desert, not the dessert. Someone super similar.
Could it be the Outer Ring?
I don't think one Denny Boo can make it that far. The desert probably refers to the sand pit up ahead. Lord Phaethon, let's go take a look.
Did I help?
You were super helpful.
Yay, so happy. I want to keep helping. You should go and do whatever important stuff you gotta do. Let's play together soon.
Aww, one Denny Boo is just too cute, right?
Yes.
I didn't know you helped it too. I knew Lord Phaethon was the best in the whole world.
It seems that the person Rain and one Denny Boo were talking about. Lord Phaethon, please stand back. I cannot be certain if he'll end up doing something extreme, considering his current mental state. I'm afraid he might hurt you. I'll try talking to him and see what's going on.
Vivian walks forward and taps the cowering man on his shoulder.
Don't take me back, please. I was wrong. I know I messed up. I don't want your money anymore. Please, no.
Calm down.
Who are you? I won't say anything. Just let me go. I don't know anything. I swear, I know nothing.
We're not PubSec, the HIA, or the Ravenlock family. We won't force you into anything. There's no need to be afraid.
What do you want from me then?
We simply want to know where the Ravenlock family took you and what they made you do.
I can't say. I can't tell you. I have a family. They'll hurt them. You never saw me. Please, just stop asking.
Don't you wish to see your family?
I don't deserve to see them. It's my fault. I was greedy. I did this to myself.
But your family must miss you dearly. I'm sure they won't blame you.
No, it's my fault. It's all on me. I don't want to drag them into this.
If the whole ship is sinking, no one on board can escape.
I'm just a nobody. And right now, there's nothing I can do to change anything.
If you care about your family and friends, now is your chance to stop the disaster before it's too late. Even a butterfly flapping its wings can send a tsunami surging across the ocean.
Oh boy, butterfly effect.
No one knows how this will turn out, but if you do nothing now, the only thing waiting for you at the end will be regret. We're not here to turn you in, and we won't force you to confront them. You'll be safe with us. I'll help you return to your family, but you must tell us precisely what happened.
Hartman offered a huge amount of money, looking for workers to go into the hollow to guard something.
Is that Shaw and Chiplock? Is it?
The money was way too good. We
Sounds
all
like
kind of
Green
figured
Forces.
something wasn't right. I thought it was just smuggling or guarding some kind of illegal ether resources, so I signed up. After we sent in our applications, Hartman's men took us into the hollow. The first place we went, there was a strange box. When we got there, they handed us some pills, saying they'd improve our aptitude for ether, for us to last longer in the hollow. But after I took them, everything went fuzzy. Something was definitely off about those pills. When I woke up, I saw my coworkers dead in front of me. And there was blood all over my hands. They said something about me being a good experiment.
Oh no.
Moved me somewhere else and locked me up. They wanted to inject me with something. I got scared and didn't know what was gonna happen. But then a blonde guy found me, gave me a carrot, and let me go. So I escaped. I didn't want to kill anyone. I don't know.
It wasn't your fault that your coworkers died. You were just a tool in their hands. Do you remember the place they first took you? Do you know what was in that box?
I only remember the first place was like a rooftop. I think it was on top of a tall building. What exactly was in that box? I can't remember. I'm not lying. Those pills they gave us, they make you hallucinate. I took just one and my mind felt like it wasn't my own. My memories turned into a blur. I'm telling the truth. I'm not trying to run from my mistakes. I just really can't remember what happened.
I know you're not lying. We'll arrange for your protection. You can rest easy and recover, and your family won't be dragged into this. Once this is all over, you will be able to reunite with them.
You and Vivian contact Lycon, the mayor. Representing Victoria Housekeeping agrees to protect the worker and will keep his identity confidential. Soon, Rena arrives and takes the man away, mentioning that the mayor will confirm the location based on his description.
I've been meaning to say this for a while, Vivian. You're just so calm and decisive when things get tough. Totally different from the impression you gave me at first.
Actually, I wasn't always like this. I used to run away when things got tough. There was even a point where I just wanted to disappear. As if my very existence was the source of suffering. I wondered. Perhaps leaving it all behind could put an end to the pain.
Whoa. It's hard to imagine you like that. I mean, you had this super intimidating vibe when we first met.
Well, I was on a mission at the auction when we first met. And just as Rain said, I've come a long way from who I used to be.
Speaking of Rain, it's still wild to me. I never thought you and I would have mutual friends. And you even know one Denny Boo. Can you believe we might have passed each other so many times without even realizing it?
Enough about me. Tell me more about you, Lord Phaethon. Where have you been? And what have you experienced?
Looking back, I feel like I've been through a lot lately. My brother and I even lost our Phaethon account. Oh, everything started when the Cunning Hares took something from the Red Fang gang.
As you walk along the river by Wilmina Square with Vivian, you start sharing your stories. Although she wasn't part of them, she's been to places where they took place. She's been to the chaotic hollow of the Camellia Golden Week. She has her favorite sandwich at Cheesetopia, and she's even received a star sticker from Officer Mew Mew for rescuing Bang Boo. You're amazed at the coincidences of life and New Eridu, and how your paths have crossed so many times without you even realizing it. After a long chat, it's time for a meal. Should have been playing wise!
Or it should be around here. That store's been sitting in my favorites for ages.
Lord Phaethon!
What's up?
I've seen that black cat on 6th Street. That harmonica in the outer ring you mentioned. I've heard it before, too. I've even been to the monument outside Hollow Zero. But none of that was a coincidence. It was me. Following you, and now I've finally made it to your side. Ever since I was little, I had been seen as the bringer of bad fortune. I had traveled to many places and witnessed far too much misfortune. Every tear I shed brought disaster. I've heard too many curses to count. I loathed my tears as much as I despised my own existence. Wherever I stayed, tragedy followed. I had roamed too many places, and each time, it ended the same way. I didn't know where I could go anymore. One night, I stumbled upon a post discussing me. Whether they knew me or not, everyone seemed convinced that I was the source of the curse. Some mocked me with cruel intent. Some wished I would vanish, and others speculated maliciously. It really seemed that my very existence was a disaster. In that moment, as darkness enveloped the city, I saw lights flickering to life all around New Eridu. So many lights. And not knowing where to go, I thought, if only I could disappear into those lights. I made up my mind. And right then, my phone rang. I decided to take one last look. I wanted to know who left me my final message from this world. It was you, Lord Phaethon.
Wait, really? Me?
Yes. And I checked with the other Lord Phaethon. You were the one using the account at that time, but I know you probably don't remember it. After all, it was just an ordinary day, with an ordinary post and meaningless comments online. But for me, it was the night I finally realized where I could go. I wanted to walk the paths you had walked, see the sights you had seen. And then, one day, share it all with you, face to face.
What did I even say in that comment? I can't remember off the top of my head.
Well, you'll have to figure it out for yourself. I'm not telling you.
Huh? No!
So, Lord Phaethon, thank you. Not only for that comment you made that day, which was a silver lining for me, but also for giving me the courage to become who I am today. The Vivian standing right in front of you now, Lord Phaethon. I truly like who I've become.
The wind skims across the surface of the water, lifting Vivian's hair and brushing it against her cheek. The lights reflecting in her eyes dance and flicker, as if eager to share the stories of the past, both the good and the bad, the happy and the sad. Emotions intertwine with the narratives, and you feel as though you're witnessing the path she has traveled.
Lycon just sent a message. There's an update. Let's head back to the video store and go over the details together.
Alright, so here's the thing. I mean, for me here, we gotta discuss for a little bit. Like, I'm turning the timer off, video's gonna be a bit longer. See, here's the thing. Now, everybody knows this. When you're playing, at least, this is kind of how it always goes with the internet, or Hoyo games, or just shit in general. When a character interacts with another character, the internet for some reason decides, let's go immediately to fucking. That's what it does. That's what they do. They immediately go to fucking, or they start immediately shipping people. If they got good chemistry, you think they can mesh together, you immediately start with shipping. And with Hoyo games, any woman who interacts with the protagonist is immediately, like, shipping material. Or if any character interacts with each other, whether they like them or hate them, everyone wants them to fucking love each other. That's how it always goes. But for Horrorverse games, we're going to try to keep it in that general area, though it can still be used for anything. They're always saying every woman wants to go after Ether, every woman's going after Kalis, and every woman's going after Wise. And then, of course, specifically, at least for Horrorverse games, it still goes for other material, there's always got to be the lesbian stuff going on. So, while I prefer Wise and Vivian, there are other people who are like Belle and Vivian. That's what they do. And to me, that is the basis of what my mind immediately jumps to. Is because this is what the internet does, and what these communities do, they immediately jump to the shipping. They don't think about friendship. They think about romantics first. The friendship is second. Or the friendship's actually never fucking there, apparently. For me, I can totally see this as Vivian just finding that person in her life that keeps her going, not in a romantic way, just the friend that keeps her along a path that has the light that she wants to walk in, and not, the darkness that she's afraid of being swallowed by. That's my view of the relationship between her and, like, Belle. Now, of course, if I was playing as Wise, I could totally see all this being romantic and stuff like that, and be like, oh yeah, I could see them together, that looks kind of good. She's seen Wise for a while and wants to be with him. I'm a straight man, so that's the way I see things. But I can see it just being Vivian looks up to the proxies and wants to walk in their light as a friend, as an important person in their lives, not as a romantic couple kind of thing, just being there. But again, with how the internet is, and how these Hoyo communities are, they immediately gotta jump to their shipping stuff. So I address that first as well. It's kind of become a thing. But I thought I would mention that, because, every time I just keep saying, I should have been Wise. It's mostly because, yeah, I kind of do wish I was kind of Wise for these sections. But it's not like I'm not also looking at these scenes like, yeah, Belle and Vivian friendship, like, great friend, I want you to stick around with me forever. I don't want to lose a friend like you. Kind of stuff like that. Like, friends can be hold on.
Belle, you're back.
Friends can also be the greatest light in your life, just like your romantic partner or a parent. That greatest light in your life doesn't have to just be a romance thing. And I do hope for the people that I have mentioned, which is the internet just jumping straight to the shipping acts and all that other shit, I hope that opens your eyes. But you can't always be jumping onto that. You gotta think about the whole...
Lycon told me he wanted to meet up with us online to discuss things when he returned. I'll call him now.
Master Proxy, Miss Vivian. The gentleman Rena brought back has stabilized and calmed down now. Based on his account, we've identified where Hartman is hiding the core. He also mentioned that Hartman plans to trade the core with a group of people. We suspect that this group consists of members from the Exaltists.
I knew it. Now that we have the location, it would be splendid if we could seize the sacrifice core before they do.
Precisely. We hope you can head to the location as soon as possible to secure the sacrifice core.
We've got this.
I have other matters to attend to, so I'll leave the retrieval of the sacrifice core in your capable hands. The mayor's friend that he mentioned before will also be assisting you this time. The target coordinates have been shared with her, and she'll meet you there. Please ensure your safety, and I wish you all the best.
'Cause every